Tom, what were your thoughts on the overall game itself? I'm sure there's some things you liked, something maybe you didn't, but what were your overall thoughts?
I thought it, obviously, incredible atmosphere. We fall behind, and I thought our battle level was high through the start. We had to weather a storm, in segments, but the guys stayed with it, and Thompson, Tuck, Skinner line was very good. Obviously, a power play goal, a shorthanded goal, a nice net front presence goal by Gergensen. So lots of things to like in it, but the most important thing to like is the win.
What did you do to start sealing off the middle? I mean, they had a lot of chances from the slot in the first period, and that kind of went away.
That's exactly what we did. You know, when you have an opportunity in between periods to reset and even show a clip or two, I think. But I think the guys knew it and felt it, so you can supplement it with you take a breath and show a clip or two and kind of recalibrate it. And I thought our guys looked way more comfortable in it. I mean, this is a team. They're a pretty high flying team. They can zip the puck around the rink well, and it can sometimes pull you out of the middle. And I thought we did a much better job, as you mentioned, after the first.
How do you think you were able to shut down the Canadiens' top line? I mean, Slavkovsky, Suzuki, Caulfield, they've been really hot. A couple streaks ended tonight.
Well, I think I'm not so aware of that, but I think Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, Upi was on his game. I mean, he had to make several nice saves. Obviously, they made some nice plays. So you have to have a good goaltending performance if you're going to do that.
Tom, how did you feel about the third? It took you maybe 12 minutes to get a shot, but there were a lot of point shots also by Montreal. So how did you feel overall about the third period, maybe the way you defended, the way the period went?
I mean, I didn't feel like our guys were dialed in, despite and ready for any opportunity. But again, a credit to them. They did a nice job of managing the puck and limiting our opportunity to pick something off. They got a lot of pucks through, but no, I thought our guys did what had to be done, and against a team that was also, I felt, played a good hockey game tonight.
Your home record has been such a talking point, but we need to go the other way. You're 6-1 on the road since January 1st. You guys don't seem to get rattled. I mean, what is it about the road, especially in the last 6 weeks?
Yeah, I wish I had the complete answer to that, but no, I think you get on the road, you're just with your team. They're together all day long, and I think that does help. I think that helps their focus. I think it helps bring them in and dial in to a game. I mean, we leave yesterday, and they know you're preparing for a game. Obviously, at home, there's so many other things going on for you, and everybody's separate. So I do like us on the road being in a much tighter. I mean, you have your teammates, and that's it.
Is there something you can carry from that, though? Is there some lesson to be learned about whatever it is you guys do on the road?
I mean, we certainly look at it, we talk about it, but I think that's the big one. I think that you see the guys are spend the whole day together on the road, and you're preparing for a game the whole day and the day before on these trips. So it's just a different dynamic that I think is you can't really replicate that at home, but I think that's these guys hang out all day and they like it. I know that.
A few guys in there mentioned the dads and what it meant to be able to go on out for them. Do you sense that was a rallying point for those guys to have them here?
I think it's always nice to have your parents around, your fathers or your mothers, and these trips are special times. And I know just last night, talking with parents or fathers today as well, we had a lineup read, obviously, by each father of the starting, and that was nice. I think that's energizing for all the guys.
How about the game-winning goal? You're killing a penalty, but is that an example of maybe where good defense? I mean, you had a defenseman, I remember, that killed it. Then you had Benson there in a layer, and next thing you know, you have a breakaway. I mean, was it good defense that led to be able to get that opportunity?
I thought it was a great play by Zach Benson, a great read by Zach Benson. On an entry, power play entry for them, and then obviously Tuck was in a nice position to jump on it. So yes, there's no question. It was a good defensive play to run them into some kind of confined space. I think Darlene might have started it. So yeah.